We need to depoliticize education. We need to move away from this combative model where there's an artificiality between traditionalists and progressives, between creative thinkers and people that care deeply about academia, where education is split between camps, again artificially, between those that believe it's about preparing young people for the future versus that, you know, liberal ideal of education should just be celebrated for education's sake. We need to move away from all of those artificialities. You know, I'll give you an example of what I mean. You know, my dear friend and mentor who many people will know died recently, Sir Ken Robinson, was asked to a meeting when Nick Gibb was first made schools minister over a decade ago. And when Ken walked into the room, the first thing Nick Gibb said to him was, "Oh, you're the enemy, are you?" Now, Ken was absolutely taken aback that anyone with responsibility for national education policy would even think that way, because it hadn't been something Ken had even seen as a battleground. And that's the danger of over-politicized models. And, you know, people talk a lot about the Scandic model and places like Finland. Well, the one lesson I think we can learn from Finland, because I think its unique context means there's no point even trying to replicate what they do. But the one thing that is really important is they created a very high trust factor in the profession, and they stepped back politically from the education system and allowed educators to take front and center to design a system which has had 15 years or more now to evolve. And I think what's really important is that lesson. We need to depoliticize the system. Yes, the system can hold us to account, and politicians must have that role, particularly if the education system is funded through taxpayer money. But it must stop believing its job is to control the system.